5 bad boy tricks that make her weak in the knees. They say nice guys finish last, and deep down, you've probably seen the proof. You've done everything right. You've been kind, attentive, respectful, but she still drifts toward the guy who barely texts her back, who keeps her guessing, who doesn't play by the rules. It's not because women want drama, it's because of what's happening in her brain. Attraction isn't logical, it's primal, it's chemical. And once you understand how that works, you can flip the script without turning into a jerk. Let's break down 5 powerful bad boy tricks that trigger deep, almost irresistible attraction. These aren't manipulations. They're psychological dynamics that make her feel something real, something thrilling. First, emotional unavailability. Women are wired to chase emotional uncertainty. It triggers the brain's reward system, making her crave your attention more than if you were just constantly available. Think of texting. You text back right away, you're sweet, responsive, predictable. She knows exactly what she'll get, but when you delay your response, or your tone is neutral rather than eager, it creates a mystery. Her mind starts spinning. Is he losing interest? Did I do something wrong? That curiosity turns into obsession. Don't always be the first to reach out. End conversations while they're still fun. Let her sit with the question, what's he really feeling? But don't be cruel. Mystery is powerful. Emotional detachment is not. Second, intermittent validation. Here's a psychological fact. Random rewards create stronger addiction than consistent ones. That's the same principle slot machines use. Compliment her occasionally on things that actually matter. One day you admire her insight. The next day you keep it cool. Then out of nowhere, tell her she looks stunning. That emotional roller coaster releases dopamine. It keeps you on her mind. Be hot and cold, not just hot. Show her that your validation is rare, not on demand. But again, don't weaponize it. You're not trying to break her confidence. You're making her feel something real. Third, the push-pull dynamic. This is where things get interesting. Give her a moment where she feels deeply connected to you. Look her in the eyes, be fully present. Share something real. Then, pull back. You're busy. You've got a life. You don't immediately plan the next date. She'll replay the last moment in her head, wondering why you went quiet. Then when you show up again, it feels intense, electric, alive. This rhythm mimics the highs and lows that make love feel passionate. But don't overdo it. Push-pull is about rhythm, not chaos. Fourth, demonstrate high value through action. You don't need to say you're confident. You don't need to brag. Confidence is felt when you act with self-respect, when you live for your own goals, when you keep your boundaries, when you don't flinch under pressure. She'll notice when you calmly take control of situations, when others respect you, when you don't need her approval to make decisions. That quiet strength, that's what she feels in her gut. It's not about showing off, it's about showing up fully in your own life. Fifth, strategic scarcity. We want what we can't have. If you're always available, always free, always eager, your presence becomes ordinary. But if your time is limited, your attention becomes valuable. Don't cancel plans just because she called. Be selective. When you do spend time with her, be fully present. Show her she's special, not because you're empty and waiting, but because you made space in a full life. That creates impact. It tells her you're not chasing, you're choosing. Now listen closely. These techniques work because they mimic the same psychological patterns used by bad boys and, yes, even the dark triad types. But here's the difference. They use them to manipulate. You'll use them with awareness and purpose to build a connection rooted in polarity, tension, and truth. Attraction dies in predictability. These 5 tricks break the pattern. They keep the fire alive. They speak to the part of her that craves excitement, uncertainty, and emotional tension. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to be toxic. You need to become the version of yourself that knows his worth, holds his frame, and doesn't chase approval. So try one of these this week. Pull back just a little. Compliment her less, but mean it more. End the conversation first. Watch how the dynamic shifts. At the end of the day, women want a man they can't quite figure out. a man who makes them feel. And when you become that man, not by games, but by growing into your own power, she won't just want you, she'll crave you. And that's not manipulation, that's chemistry.